All right. Woo! Make this a little brighter. Whoa, it's so much brighter. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm going to wait for my wife to come get this little guy. So we'll wait for everybody to come on in. Here you go. You know, there's a time in the, during coronavirus, it's...
Yeah.
What do you say? Say ABIO.
Oh.
Say take profit.
I take profit.
Say no FOMO.
No FOMO.
No FOMO. All right.
What?
So, all right, go see mine. Well, this isn't going to get any easier. Let me see if I can mute for a second.
Daddy, can I go?
That's a telescope, dude.
Telescope.
Well, luckily this is the beginning of the stream, so we're going to wait for people to come in. Oh, look, it's Mommy.
Come on, Bubs.
The telescope.
The telescope, yes.
The
Come on.
telescope.
Come on. You're such a pain in the ass. That doesn't work. Come on.
I can't be mad. I can't be mad at that little kid. He's too fucking cute. What's up, Mike, Duraco, Aaron, Phil, Mike, Johnny Hopkins. You hope that apple falls far from the tree. Dude, do you have anything better to do with your life than to just fucking sit on here and troll? It's like, I'm just gonna you're just fucking annoying, dude. Just annoying. Just go away, man. I don't come to your job where you're sucking dicks to just fucking troll. So anyway, guys, huge day today. I never trade small caps. So today was fun. And you know what was great about it? I didn't have to do shit. So ABIO, crazy move, crazy move. So look, if you didn't get into ABIO, don't fucking chase it, please. I'm just telling you, don't chase it. All right. It was just kind of nuts. I don't think anybody thought it was going to do what it, obviously nobody thought it was going to do that, but it was just, shorts just got into this vicious cycle of cover short, cover short, cover short. And then, just went fucking gonzo, hit 22 today. I don't even know what that translates into market cap. I do know that they've got like, it was either 2 million or 6 million in cash on hand. So I would not be shocked after today's volume. And if there's still a large percentage of people short, if they do some kind of offering, in which case, if they do an offering, it's gonna get smoked. So you don't want any part of it, play the trade, nothing else. Mike called an 18, which I didn't think was possible. Yeah, guys, everybody was just absolutely great on this thing today. So yeah, it's just amazing, but really, what are we here for? Okay. We got a couple other things cooking. So tomorrow, ABIO 19 right now. It's just going to be, just don't chase it. You want to play with profit, fine. All right. You made 100%, you made 200%, fine. Just don't go fucking gonzo on this thing. All right. Yeah. So anyway, Canopy has earnings tomorrow. What do you guys think? All right. I have a theory, but I think it's just kind of getting a little bit ahead of itself, right? What do you guys think? Yeah, Cresco also reports, also just reported, right? Cresco numbers were good, right? I didn't have a chance to look at them. Probably Glenn. Let's see. So anyway, so I have a kind of a rough estimate on Canopy. If let's say they get a beat, right now there's about 12% short. And guys, I've walked you through like this math before, and it's always hit the mark. You know, right now Canopy might be baking it in. But what I said today in True Trading Group was, you know, after I asked what the short interest was, and somebody said it was 12%, I did my little math. I was like, look, if this thing gets like a nice beat, 23.50. Well, I came up with 23.52. But just remember, there's a, you know, that short position does not mean that, oh, they just, you know, they lose money. No, they have to cover. They end up with a huge surplus of shares. And at some point, they dump those back onto the market. So, you know, if you're trading Canopy or if you're, you know, killing it on the options, you've got to take your profit. Okay. The move on Canopy and pot stocks is not just going to go like this. All right. It's going to be like this. All right. So long as it keeps going this way, it doesn't matter. It's not going to be a linear move. So don't think linear move in your head. It will definitely beat Aurora's revs. You know, look, I'm interested to see what the goodwill is going to be on Canopy. All right. I got some puts today in TTG. 232 QQQ puts, and I got stopped out of them. And I had a really tight stop on them, and they ended up just being a fucking monster trade. So a little off on the timing, but you know, this kind of goes back to just the cycle, right? You know, there's a cycle there, you know, and I said this yesterday when I took over the TTG thing, that there is definitely a rotation that's going on for these companies, right? The rotations, like, you know, they'll move from airlines to tech to utilities to transportation to, you know, all of that shit. And we have to kind of be aware of. And the market's just like recycling it, playing like a giant game of Frogger. Oh, that's not bad for Cresco. 66 million rev with 3.2 million EBITDA. So anyway, so yeah, for everybody, guys, I'm gonna post this. You could go on there and then find the True Trading Group, TTG Tuesday. Let's see, I also sold some Budweisers today at 48 bucks. So under 42 entry. I'll take $6. You know, I was looking at it as a long position, but I was just like, I didn't expect to get $6 in a week on it. And I had a nice size position. So I was like, I'll just take it. If it pulls back, it pulls back. Great. I'll reload. If it keeps going, then, you know, I just put it somewhere. I'm not going to, you know, nobody goes broke taking profit. But Roku, talked about Roku yesterday. It was at 106. I said, yeah, I think, what did I say, 111 calls for next week. Those would have paid. Apple, just a beast. Look, Apple wants 327, but it's going to be a slugfest to get there, right? And the SPY we are in that channel. Like, if people don't think that, you know, we're in that channel of like 297 to 303, well, 305 now. I mean, it's just kind of nuts where the SPY is. Real estate was really surprising today. I thought DRV and SRS would have a really nice day, but I think the broader market was just too strong initially. Pending home sales dropped off a cliff. All the numbers were just really, really bad. It just kind of makes me a little bit more confident with being short real estate. You know, maybe being in a 3x leverage ETF is the wrong way to go, especially because I'm not taking a long position. I'm holding for an extended period of time. But I've got a lot of insurance on that trade. Same with SRS. So, you know, I'm willing to wait it out another week or so. I also have calls on DRV, the $20 calls. I added some today under $1. But yeah, I mean, what are you guys thinking? How are you guys thinking of like, you know, market wise? Does it scare you being in? Like, I'd be scared holding put options overnight. I don't like to hold put options overnight, just because crazy. You know, I wish I didn't sell my 228 calls from yesterday. Those just ended up being an absolute monster. Oh, okay, you sold your bud too, holding tap. Yeah, the only one now that I'm holding is Constellation. And I sold a little bit of it too early, so you know, I could have got like an extra $5-6 on it, but whatever. Yeah, you know, so Remora says the rug pull has to come. You know, the more I hear people talk about it, they're, you know, everybody's just kind of like, look, this is a trader's market, right? It's not, you know, I think a lot of people are taking money off the table. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm taking money off the table. I'm taking money off the table that was injected in March, right? You know, getting into all these positions. So like, you know, I've trimmed in the last week, Constellation Brands, Budweiser, Power REIT, Square, Disney. I haven't sold any more Boeing because I refuse to. What else did I sell? Hold on, I actually have a list. Right. Yeah. Square, Power REIT, Paychecks, IIPR, a couple of pot stocks, a little bit of American Airlines, you know, Budweiser and a couple others. So I'm de-risking, but only de-risking because some of these positions have jumped huge. You know, I got into Square at like $40, Constellation Brands at 127, Paychecks at 50. So, you know, I'd rather be patient and see, hey, you know, maybe I'll get that dip. But that, you know, I'm not losing anything because it's all profit, right? And that's how you guys should treat your portfolio right now. Nice, Aaron. So yeah, look, I think people are still getting complacent. I think we could get another surge, but you know, things look good though still. Oh, also, hopefully tomorrow I'm going to upload a video. I had Todd Harrison. I did an interview with Todd Harrison. Interesting to get some of his thoughts on just the cannabis market, which I think will be good. Did anybody? Hey, Steph. I mean, I can't even see Steph's her picture's like that big. But I do appreciate when the female, you know, YouTube watchers are on here. So it makes my analytics just slightly better because I'm at like 98% dudes. I wish like you can change those things because I would have it say like 98% sausage party. So, hi Steph, how are you? Oh, okay, Megan. Oh, I'm at 96% now. Thank you. So, all right. So pot stocks, right? Let's kind of get into it. Chronos, and I talked about this in TTG today. That 715 level is, and we tested it 3 times today. All right. 715 level breaks for Chronos, and it is fucking game on. It's game on in my mind. I don't know if it's game on in your mind. I look at that as us breaking into another channel. And you guys know I like to trade the channel. Okay. So what does that mean? Like, I like to trade from, 550 to 7. And then, if we break that 715 channel, then I'm trading a 715 to 850 channel, hopefully. But I'm also playing the options and going beast in these options. So I'm like waiting for this because then, it's a little bit more strength. Now, here's a free one. If you are going to play these options, allow yourself plenty of time. If you watch my stream, guys, I got you into the 550 May 29th calls. They expire tomorrow, okay? They were 6 cents. Let's see what they are now, all right? And we got these May, what did we get them? May 13th? Call, let's see. Jesus fuck. The day's high on those 550 calls, you're not going to fucking believe this. All right, so the low was 8 cents. All right. The lowest I got was 9 cents on this. $1.65 was the high. $1.65. Hold on. Let me just show you. If you can see, can you see that? Right there. That's where we bought. See ya. Unreal. Unfucking real. Yeah. You could even see. See? 8 cents. I got a fucking good memory for this shit. Wow. I wish I held on to those. So that's my thinking. If we can break 715, then 850 could be in the cards, But obviously, I'd rather have the $7 calls 3 weeks out and really go after those. Okay? No, Jason, not 715 CAD, 715 USD. I don't do anything in CAD. CAD sucks. Yeah, Luke, ready, check this out. I got out for 100% gain on those cron calls, and I was like, I'm fucking happy. I'm not happy. It ended up going 1,000%. I got out of those calls at 26 cents. So this is when, taking profit goes wrong, right? You're holding through earnings tomorrow? Well, look, I think you're going to get a move, but I also think that you need to be quick with your profits. So, please be quick with your profits. And guys, get used to taking profit all the time. Take profit religiously, all right? Especially in pot stocks, because it's always here today, gone tomorrow. What do I say? Fade the pops until it doesn't work. Okay, well, buying puts is getting harder and harder. That doesn't mean, now you don't even have to go short. You could just be patient. Sell some up here, reload some back here. Sell it up here, reload here. Stair step it. That's what everybody does. That's what you should do. So yeah. Well, anyway, If there are no other further questions, look, I think that Canopy's move is going to have an impact on the market one way or another. Obviously, Canopy's a bellwether. If the numbers are mediocre and this thing gets a gap up, okay, then it is a trap. All right, keep that in mind. If this thing gaps up to 23.50, I would expect it to pull in quickly and then probably spring load back. All right, because shorts are fucked at that point. And all they're doing is they're the ones applying pressure on it with shit that they've had to cover. Make sense? Was that good? Cool. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to go hang out with my kids, take them swimming, convince my daughter that there's a crocodile in our lake. So like, subscribe, all that stuff. Can I elaborate on my trip call from Twitter? Well, when I said there was don't pay too much for it, it was a joke. So I took a picture of TripAdvisor and I blacked out where it said advisor, and I was just fucking with people. And if you look on that picture, I answered somebody and said, should I tell them? So I was just having some fun. But yeah, I think it traded, it opened at 25, which is obviously too high. I don't know how many shares were up there. And I think it closed at 17. That's not bad. The volume looked pretty good. I didn't get any. So I'm not in Trip, actually. So yeah, look, I think TripAdvisor or Expedia, you know, are better bets than buying the actual airlines. You know, it just kind of makes more sense. They're going to get hammered, but, you know, they're also not losing $50 million a day. No, Johnny Hopkins, no private placement for me. I could have. I was offered it, but I didn't do it. So, all right, guys, have a good night. I think I'm doing another one of these tonight with TTG. So, you know, I'm going to just give you guys this. So that is my link. And you get a one-on-one with me. And pretty much what I'm doing right now is just unfucking your pot stock portfolios and getting people out of some shit that they're in and into some stuff that moves. Because honestly, I'm not even telling people what I'm buying pot stock wise on Twitter. You know, I tell people that when they ask on TTG. So I'm not in like crazy, but I do have stuff. All right. Okay, guys, I got to take this, and you guys have a good night. Hello?